Hello, everybody. My name is Christy, and today I am here to share with you a new thing that I have. I really wanted to share this with you guys, especially with knowing I'm going to probably use it a bit more coming up, especially with the coronavirus that has been going on right now. But we're not here to talk about that today. That was another video. But I went ahead and got an Oculus. Sorry, Oculus. It's Oculus Go. It's a standalone headset that actually is a VR on itself. Now, the VR headset only comes with one controller. It's not very, it doesn't, it tracks the controller itself, so you can't like move your fingers or anything like that. But you would just put it around your head. I'm not going to do it right now because of the straps are not collaborated, but basically, I'm going to try to move the headset there. Then you would just put it on like that. And then because of how I have it set up, it's going to trigger to turn on if I actually put it on. It actually sometimes triggers if I put my hand like back here. So this is a little different than, of course, the Oculus Quest and, of course, the Oculus Rift and Rift S. Um, that this one is purely you download apps and games and you have some fun with it. So this isn't something that really connects with Steam. You can't really play some of the games or most of the games that would be VR compatible with this particular one. Um, you can with the Oculus Rift. You cannot with this, which is like the one downside with it. But this one has a lot of features available to it inside. The straps are all Velcro. So if you can see that, they're just Velcro. Okay, they're just Velcro. It does have a mic at the bottom. It's a little hole right there. And then, of course, at the top, you have your on button. Oop, trying to do it in reverse. On button, and then you have your volume, your up and down. So on the side, you see you have your head jack. You also have your charging port as well that you can go ahead and charge it as well. Um, it just turned on because there's a sensor. Actually, go ahead and show you. There's a sensor on the inside, that black dot. I wonder if you could see it a little bit. Okay, so there's a black dot that when you actually like cover it, it actually thinks that you're there. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off. There you go. Um, so the controller itself is very, very minimal because you just hold it like this, right? You got the trigger on the front, you got the thumb pad, it does track it. So this is very good as far as when it tracks it. It tracks it very well, but you can still use it like a D-pad and press the button, press around it. You have your back button, and then you have basically it's the Oculus button, but it's like the farthest back you can go to get out of a game or to get out of an app. So um, the main reason I went ahead and bought the Oculus, this was $250 with tax, um, roughly. And the biggest con that there's two big cons to it. Depending on who you are, like it's not a con for me. The first one's not a con for me that I cannot play Steam games. Um, that's one of the cons. That was not why I bought it, so for me it was fine. But the other thing is that it does overheat. So the front face plate will get warm. I've done some research on that. You can actually stick a USB fan right here, and you can attach it. I'm going to attach it with a with zip line, not zip line, sorry, zip ties, and to the little like brackets over here on both sides, so it'll stay put. And then I can put like, the little charger in my pocket and have it keep going to keep it nice and cool. Because as long as it stays cool, it plays just fine. When it overheats, it slows things down, makes the screen eventually go black, and then you actually cannot finish whatever you're finishing. So that started about a day after I had it. So I'm not sure what exactly is wrong with it. I did contact support about it, so they are aware of what's going on. So I don't know if I'll just get a replacement or what I'll do with that. But If the front fan works, I'll just keep it. But so far, that's the two major things that I found wrong with it as of this time. For how much it is, it doesn't surprise me. Now, if it was the Oculus Rift, that would be something completely different because I'm like, that's like what, $600, $700. So I wouldn't want to waste my money on something like that. Other than that, the quality as far as what you see, it seems a little off. Now, I can wear my glasses with this. Okay, you can. When you get it in the box, there is it's already in here already, but there's a separator that kind of goes like this, but what it does is it kind of lifts it away from your face. So that way your glasses can actually sit in appropriately. Now there's a certain size that you would have to have. It does come with the instructions. It will fit most typical smaller frames. If you have a bigger frame, you may want to uh, check just to make sure what exactly you're, because I think for width, no more than 145 millimeters or less, and width, I think it said 50 or less, I think. Um, but when you actually look into it, it is mostly clear. There are sometimes it seems a little pixelated, but it's not meant for that high quality. It's meant to still give you the VR effect. And it does a very nice job of that. It does a very nice job. It's like if I was to think about it, I think of it as like a prototype kind of thing. Um, I mean, it's not a prototype. Okay, this is the real thing. But it's similar to the prototype that, it's not perfect. You do need to make sure though that if you do have glasses, wipe your glasses, wipe the lenses on the inside as well. The lenses can come out. They don't come out easily, so you don't have to worry about them falling out, but you do need to take the foam off and the lenses off when you're actually taking off to put the separator in. So there was I did find a different video on how to do that specifically. Now for the different games, there's still a lot of good games on there. There's a lot for meditation, relaxing, um, outside things. There's horror games. There's a lot of different games. You can actually go to oculus.com, go underneath the Go, and you can see everything that's in there. They update it consistently. So, I mean, as far as this, I mean, quality wise, I'm fairly happy. If the fan, because I did order a fan, if that fixes it, then we'll be okay. But if it doesn't, I'm probably going to have to return it. Maybe I will spend for the Oculus Rift, because so far I haven't heard really any big issues with that. So we would go with that. Um, I'd probably then do the S because you don't need sensors around you. This one, you do not need sensors around you. Okay, you do not need any sensors because anything that you play here only tracks your head and the controller. It only tracks these two things. It cannot track if you literally move left and right. It can't track that. It thinks you're still standing put. If you went like this, it can actually track your head movements. So um, keep that in mind when you wear something like this. When you have the Oculus Go, um, the only thing you can do is go into a circle. Now you can be more involved. Please make sure your play space is accommodated for that. Um, but I mean, overall, I'm fairly happy with it. Like I said, if they would fix the heating problem, that it's something that could just be an update or something, that would be fantastic. Um, but that's really all that I have as far as the Oculus Go. I'm going to actually try to get this where I can record something from it, record myself playing it for you guys. I don't know how that'll work specifically, but I will definitely give it a try for you guys. If it works out, you'll see videos of it. If not, this is probably all the video you're going to get of the Oculus Go. So if you have any questions, put them into the comments below, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye, guys.